Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Shenanigan, and this video is about the latest buff to Hood. Now, I've actually not played around with Hood, but I've heard that this is actually not a buff, but a nerf to Hood, and I can actually understand. The SP2 used to have this fate seal on the opponent before, where it actually nullified old buffs, and that ability has been taken away from Hood. As far as I'm concerned, that is something that Mystic Jams should have. Having a stagger effect, disabling another buff that is going to pop up, and any other buffs with that is something a lot of mystics do have. But a lot of mystics, or almost all of them, have this ability to also be able to nullify the buffs that are present on the opponent right now, and it doesn't seem that Hood has that ability anymore. That definitely seems to be something missing. For example, if I'm not able to stagger all the buffs, or a couple of buffs actually popped up after the stagger expired. I don't have any way to nullify them, which I used to have before, and that is something I do not like about this buff, or rather, it's called a buff. It's possibly just should be called enough, because the second thing I don't like is the fact that now Hood has a persistent charge. Pistols and pistols have these loaded bullets. And the bullets are only 28 and the max bullet capacity is 42, and the way to earn bullets is if you nullify a buff, or if you made the opponent miss while you are invisible. So this seems like a lot of work to do. That means that I can't take Hood on a path where there are no buffs. I mean, can you not do that with other Mystic Jams? You can. Then why does Hood have to be confined to only fighting champions who have a lot of buffs to, and not even nullify, to stagger? If I don't have such a champ on any path, then Hood is basically useless. He's gonna run out of his bullets, and then he'll not have any more bullets for the rest of the path, and make the opponent miss. Why do I have to deliberately make the opponent miss? Just to earn bullets, I have to go ahead and use this ability, which I may not want to use. I've not used that ability before, when the Hood used to go invisible and there was a 90% chance to miss the projectiles and only 45% chance otherwise to miss normal attacks. I would not use him like this, and I'm sure that there are some Hood players who may have. I'm not sure how good or bad they like this, but these are the two things I don't like at all. I've seen a couple of videos already on YouTube, where there's a lot of damage that Hood is doing with his heavy, because he's detonating these. What is this? Hexes, is it? Yeah. So he's just detonating all the hexes, but I mean, that still is a lot of work, and that still needs a lot of build up. Not that every jam should actually not have a build up, but is that worth it? Having that ability to detonate so many hexes for a chunk of damage, is it worth losing the SP2 Fate Seal, and losing the fact that there were no bullets before? I'm already not really happy, but the fact remains is I never used to use Hood before either. When I used to, well, actually, I never even used to take her with Ghost. The only reason why I rank 5 him, because he is good with Ghost, but I've not yet, found use for him. So what I'm gonna do is just, try Hood on the same path I tried him before when we were displaying his pre-buff abilities. I just took him on this path. If I remember correctly, we did end up with full health. So maybe just do a couple of fights here first, and maybe we can go ahead and check it in the realm of legends as well. I bought the Nick Fury team just cause it's off season. I have enabled suicide, so I just want to make sure that I don't lose a lot of health and maybe gain some because of the bleed. Though we will be possibly ending up using a lot of specials. And the reason why I bought Ronin is because there's a synergy which I did want to test out. Is that the miss chance now is at 140%. So instead of having 2 misses, guaranteed misses, while invisible, you're gonna have 3, and there's a 3% attack rating, so that's negligible anyways. So let's give it a try and see how well he fares in this fight. And I think I also read that there's a bug right now where he's actually gaining health on every stagger. See, now I can't really nullify his... Okay, did I? So I forgot to miss. I think I'm not used to playing Hood that way. Okay, now I went unblockable. Well, I did nullify the armor up. I'm not sure how that works. Gotta learn that invisible ability. Okay, I have 3 misses I can take, right? So let's try to take advantage. I'm gonna detonate this. Okay, that was a good detonation. So this was a faster fight. I don't know how many bullets we have. 116 hits wasn't bad. I think it was more than 200 hits before when we did a pre-buff damage on this guy. But we did end up with a full yellow bar at that time. But then again, we have suicides on this time. Okay. Alright. Let's just see this fight as well. This is again, fights with buffs. And okay. I forgot there was a... Come on, hit me. Hit me. I've also disabled a Mystic Dispersion. Because I have enabled suicides and it seems that it's going to be unblockable, isn't it? I'll not be able to... Yep, I knew that. Okay, I think I still have some potions, some love potions, I guess. So maybe we can revive. Yeah, I'm not gonna use them anyways. I don't know when they expire. I think today is the last day they are in the account. So better use them. So it looks like we just gonna have to detonate our heavies every time he throws a special. Probably not a fight that I'm actually a fan of. I'm gonna have to block this, and I can't block this either. I can use my invisibility. Okay, let's try that. Maybe... Yeah, he keeps on blocking. Okay. Not a fan of this fight at all. Especially because of his SP2. Yeah, I thought that... No, doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, I'm not reviving anymore. No, not a particularly good fight, I would say, for Hood. But the first fight was okay. Maybe, you know, the next fight could be okay as well, but I don't want to do that. We did end up with a good number of bullets after the first fight, but the fight does have buffs, so I'm gonna go to Realm of Legends now, just to see in a fight where there are no buffs to nullify, how well does he fare on those kind of fights. And again, I don't have any practice at all with this new ability of getting invisible and deliberately taking hits on Hood, especially. Let's get invisible. Okay. So his SP2 has 8 hits, I think. I don't think I'll be able to make all of them miss, will I? Yeah, and when he's invisible, I have a chance to gain steal, rather, his power as well. So I gain 4 bullets, and after invisibility expires, they get added to my inventory. Again, 3 will be added to my inventory after. And invisibility refreshed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this mechanic. All I'm thinking right now is, okay, I have no bullets now. I need to earn more bullets. I mean, he has more abilities, but yeah, I earned 3 more bullets. I'm just gonna detonate these hexes. next time I get invisible. I'm getting some health, but then I think that ability is also broken. Apparently, yeah. I don't know how much damage that would, but it's not interesting. It's 164 hits. I mean, could have been sooner. I don't know how much detonation damage I'm getting from hexes, but this is... he's probably become worse. I'm starting with fight with 8 bullets. Let's get invisible, shall we? Yeah, so apparently what is happening is every time the hex, rather the stagger is refreshing, he's gaining health. But that's not supposed to happen, and it never happened before either. Only when the stagger expires, by its own timeout, or if it, disabled buffs, then only Hood used to gain health. So it's correctly listed as broken, but probably there was something good going on for this character, because what they have done with this character is definitely bad. I'm at 0 bullets now. Just have to earn more bullets. I'm gonna detonate this time at around 30. And see how much damage that does. Well, I'm power stealing, which is good. But as you possibly remember, the amount of power steal is also reduced. At a SIG 140. It's okay, I mean, good amount of damage. Reduced utility though. At SIG 140, we had around, I think, 65% chance to steal power while invisibility was on cooldown. Now I think what it is a 45% chance while invisible. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Damage is okay, but I'm absolutely dissatisfied with this particular buff, as they're calling it right now. So, but that is about it about Hood. I do not have a Civil Warrior, and I do not intend to upgrade one for the sake of the video. I have heard good things about him from some people, not really good things about him from others. So I've not tested him before or after the buff, so not something I can actually talk about. But out of the 3 ones that I've actually tested, Angela's buff seems to be the best, although there's not much change in her special attack damage, some change in her basic attack damage, but exceptional change in the awaken ability. So if you have an Angela, definitely rank her up. I'm sure if you have a Domino, you definitely have a Massacre and a Red Hulk updated. Massacre's buff seems to be second number for me, at least. Maybe Civil Warrior is the second for others, I don't know. But Hood seems to be the worst. I mean, I think there should be some kind of rank down tickets or something, or maybe at least enabling that Fate Seal ability on SP2, because otherwise it doesn't seem that this is worth it. Probably just remove the bullets, I don't know. Why do I run out of bullets? It seems to be more work than fun on that particular champion. Yeah, well, that's about it. That's all I have at this point in time. I do request you to like the video if you did enjoy it, and consider subscribing the channel. Thank you for your time. You have an excellent week ahead. Goodbye.